After a gorgeous afternoon today with highs, it did fall back into the 30s through the course of the late afternoon. We've got you prepared for an alert day Wednesday. And for all of us, it is going to be a soaking, steady rain. The wind that's going to pick up, and there is an ice potential, especially north and a bit west of the Toledo metro. We're all going to come away with 1 to 2 inches of rain that's going to be likely, and wind gusts 30 to 35 miles per hour as we go through the afternoon. Getting a gorgeous shot, though, downtown Toledo. Great way to end this Tuesday evening at the little bit of sun that's peeking through the clouds that are advancing. We're back to 35 degrees, west winds 14 miles per hour, and many of us are going to fall back close to 30 degrees, which means tomorrow morning we start below freezing, which is going to put that wintry mix into question. Doppler radar nice and dry for any evening plans. If you're going to be out running some errands, picking the kids up from their sports, I expect we're going to be just fine this evening. But it's just north of us. We've got winter weather advisories for our southern tier of counties in lower Michigan. But just north of that, it turns to an ice storm warning across the I-94 corridor. Winter storm warnings up across central and northern Michigan. And this is going to be a major winter storm north of the state line up into Michigan. And not only for Michigan, stretching all the way back into the northern plains. We're talking the Dakotas through Minnesota and into Wisconsin, where they could have an epic winter storm, measuring it with a couple feet of snow that will be possible. Now, our alert day headlines. Tomorrow morning, let's time it out for you. That arrives between 6 and 8 a.m., changing to mainly rain as we go through the course of the morning. By midday, steady soaking rain, and I expect some ice will still be possible west and north of Toledo. And by the evening, warmer late. Most of the area will be in the form of rain, and rainfall totals of 1 to 2 inches will be possible. Let's bring in meteorologist Matt Wilby. Matt, let's talk impacts with this. We issued that alert day yesterday telling you this weather was coming. What are you expecting as far as travel and how things are going to play out tomorrow?
Yeah, Chris, we're going to easily break this down in 3 different sections. First, starting off with that ice coating in either southeast Michigan. That could also cause those power outages that we could likely see as we go into tomorrow. Secondly, travel. It's going to be slick as we head into Wednesday evening and possibly in the Thursday morning commute. So make sure you watch out for that and take it slow as you go throughout each commute. And as we go into the last one, wind. Those wind gusts could be around 35 miles per hour. So if you're traveling on the interstate, it could shake your car a little bit. So that could be a little bit dicey with the wind gusts and also those slippery roadways out there. So to break down those rain totals, well, they will definitely total up. We can see anywhere from a ½ an inch to most spots is already by 2:30. But it adds even more as we go into the evening hours. We can see rain totals, a ½ an inch, possibly even 2 inches in most spots. So it's going to really depend on those temperatures, whether we get ice or just that soaking rain showers. Check this out. As you look at temperatures, look at this. That warm front creeps closer. Look at this. Buckers will see around 61 degrees, but you travel north, they could be at 33 degrees. So it's going to be that close to see if we get some soaking rain or places in southeast Michigan to see that ice coating at least. And as we go into Thursdays, those temperatures get even more interesting. Upper Sandusky could be around 61 degrees. You travel north to Toledo, we could be at 37 degrees. So those temperatures definitely going to get interesting as we go into Wednesday, Chris, and even into Thursday for tomorrow as well.
Yeah, tomorrow is a day where 1 or 2 degrees can make a difference, but Matt, we could be talking a 30-degree difference just across our area or more on Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely going to be interesting to see. Hey, you may have to grab the jacket if you're heading out, but once you go down south, you may pretty much take that jacket off as you go throughout your Wednesday and Thursday.
South of Findlay Thursday, you could be in shorts and T-shirts for a bit in the afternoon, but it will be windy. Matt, appreciate that update. And again, the timing is going to be everything with this. Tomorrow morning, as Matt mentioned, we're going to be back in the low 30s. So this arrives 6 to 8 a.m. is a light wintry mix, changing over to rain. And I do expect it will be all in the form of rain, generally from the Toledo metro and south as we go toward noon tomorrow. Still got that ice potential north of Route 24 across southern Michigan. This is going to be that heavy driving rain, wind gusts to 35 miles per hour, and it will be a soaker through the afternoon. And I expect that rain is still going to continue even into Wednesday evening, and our greatest ice potential remains across southern Michigan. There's your upper 30s. That alert day that we've had in place now since yesterday. Upper 30s is going to be a chilly, wet day. Those wind gusts 30 to 35 miles per hour. Upper 50s, few spots low to mid 60s south of Toledo. And we'll sweep windy weather through the area Thursday. Wind gusts could exceed 40 to 45 miles per hour. Near 30 Fridays, we all turn colder. 40 on Saturday. The weekend is looking dry, back to the mid-40s Sunday, and another system early next week. We'll keep our eye on that. Monday looking wet and windy with highs expected to reach back into the lower 50s.